1, 2, and pose.
And pose.
The category is milk and condoms.
Like me, Vanna White.
You stupid.
Is she still alive?
Yes, whatever. It's over there.
The camera.
Step dropping.
Today we have a special treat for you. Today is Milk and Condoms Reloaded 2.0, the Daughters Edition. I have two special guests with me. On my right is
Taylor Danielle.
and on my left is
Kennedy.
and these are the two beauties that started this whole thing off with Milk and Condoms. So I figured we'd do Milk and Condoms Part 2 2.0 Reloaded. We're just gonna have mommy daughter talk. I did a video recently telling you fun facts about me, but that was me assessing myself. I figured I'd let them really tell you who I really am. I'm a little scared. This is not rehearsed. They can say whatever they want. They're not within, yeah, they are kind of within slapping distance, but no, I'm just kidding, choking distance. But no, you'll just get to see the dynamic, hopefully, of our relationship. So, are you guys ready? They don't know my questions. So, you guys ready?
Yes.
I'm ready.
Okay, these are pretty easy. First question. Ooh, I got them in the wrong order. First question. Alright, so what's the funniest thing about being my daughter? What's the funniest or most fun thing?
You never know what's gonna come out of your mouth.
She's funny. You like it's like she said, you never know what's gonna come out of her mouth, so like
You're always on your toes.
Yeah,
You never know.
and most of the things she says are funny, so it's like yeah, it's
Well, you guys know the Milk and Condoms, so you know.
but yeah, it's never a dull moment being her daughter. How does that sound?
Okay.
That fixed it up a little bit.
Don't try to fix it up, just keep it real. Alright, what's the biggest life lesson or best advice you've ever gotten from me?
That's hard.
That's hard.
Because I feel like you give us a lot of advice. That's a hard one.
The first thing that came to my mind, you gave it to us. I don't know, you give us a lot, but when you were telling us when we were going to college, you have the rest of your life to party. So these 4 years, knock out your schoolwork and you can always go to the club after you graduate.
Well, some of us.
That's basically, you have all your life to party, so don't party your way out of school when you can just get your schoolwork done. And then if you want to go to the club after, you can go to the club after you graduate. Forever.
Not forever. Let's back that up. I don't think I said forever.
No, that's not how you said it.
I think for me it probably was, because we're a lot alike, was about falling for potential and to see guys for where they are right now and not trying to, I guess, nurse them to where I know they can be, because a lot of times you do that and then you're left like, I don't know the words.
Sounds like something I told you. Alright, what's the hardest or most frustrating thing about being my daughter? Keep it real.
We're a lot alike, so when we're just a lot alike. we don't clash in, I don't know, like when we're both emotional, it doesn't work.
Okay, I got you.
It doesn't work because we are very emotional in the same way. Even though it should work.
It should, but it
clashes more so.
Yeah.
Okay.
You gonna be real?
Real. Go ahead. Be real. That's why we're here.
I think sometimes you could be just a teachy, a little bit more gentle. Like when she says things,
because she's very real.
It's very like, it's not the words, but I think it's the delivery and the time of the delivery. Like maybe she need to let the situation like sit for a little bit. Like you gotta kind of like, what's the word? Empathize first before.
Oh, I already know what
my example
is her car.
Is when I got into a car accident.
What happened?
When I accidentally backed into a tree. And I was so hurt because I had just got this car. I was in high school. I just got my car.
What I say?
And I cried on my way home because I just knew I had to tell my parents that I ruined the car that they just got me. And I got home. And first when I got to the door and she opened the door, she yelled at me for crying and driving at the same time. How did you drive over here crying? And then she went out to the car, looked at the car, and she came back in the house. She was mad. And then she called me in her room and we were talking, and she told me that I was only crying because I wouldn't be the girl at school with the new car. Yes. Yes, and that's the only reason why I was crying, not because I was sad that I had just wrecked my car, but because I didn't have a new car anymore. And I don't even remember what else, but yes.
I think you're mischaracterizing what I said. Okay, that's not the example I thought you were going to give about the deer. I thought you were going to talk about when the dog died.
Oh, yes!
Yes.
There's another one, Biko.
Okay. Our first puppy passed away, and we were praying for the puppy, and I think my dad said, well, we know all dogs go to heaven, and she stopped the prayer while everybody was crying.
We were boo-hoo crying.
I said, well, I don't know if the Bible says that, but
he was just trying to comfort us.
She couldn't just let our dog go to heaven.
He was he literally just passed.
Okay, minutes ago.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes in the delivery could be a little more gentle at first.
Well, I will say this. Recently, I've come to understand what that feels like. And I think I came home and apologized to you guys.
You did.
Yes. Yes. Because I have elderly parents now, and
Delivery.
I understand now how intent and delivery can make all the difference in the world. So okay, so again, publicly, I am sorry, and when y'all get to heaven, you'll see Joe again. I'm sorry.
Joe, this was for you. We got you some closure. Like you can pass peacefully.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, moving right along. Y'all are too much. Okay, what celebrity do I remind you of the most and why?
Celebrity?
Celebrity.
Wow, I don't know any celebrities.
No. Okay.
Now, hold on, let me think.
Like TV moms?
Yeah.
What TV moms?
Yeah.
You probably. I'm gonna say a little bit of Rochelle off of Everybody Hates Chris.
I can see that.
Just a little bit.
I can see that.
Just a little bit.
I can see it.
Okay, I can't even
Just
argue
a
with
little
that.
bit. I'm trying to think who else. With a mix of who was like a down to like cool mom.
I don't know.
Okay.
We might have to revisit. I'm thinking.
I'm not good at thinking very fast.
Me either.
So are you telling America y'all dumb? Oh, was that delivered wrong?
I'm just not a quick thinker.
Sorry. Oh gosh. Okay, y'all are making me laugh. Okay, so I'll go with that. Everybody hates Chris mom. Okay, so this is a serious question. So really and truly, I think since you guys were probably about 5 or 6, maybe 7 or 8, you guys have been rolling with me when I started sharing my testimony in different places. And I'm just curious, as you guys got older and kind of got like to middle school, high school, have you ever been embarrassed by me sharing, you know, being so open about my past and all of my dumb days and all the things that I did as a teen or as a young adult? Have you ever felt embarrassed by that or experienced any backlash?
No, it just seemed normal to me. Like, cause we, like you said, we just grew up going to all of your like seminars and conferences, and I don't think it ever bothered me.
I never thought twice about it.
Me
Like
either.
it was like, okay. Like
It just what it was.
Yeah, it was normal to me.
And then in high school, everybody doing everything, so
some of y'all need to get the book. That's what I was thinking. Some of y'all need to learn from my mommy.
Well, you know, that was actually kind of funny because one day you came home, Taylor, and you was like, Mommy, I need to get a copy of your book. And I'm like, for what? And you're like, well, I have this friend and she really needs, I think she really needs your book. And I was kind of, I was taken aback that you would, you know, like, I don't know. I didn't even know how to express it, but I thought it was pretty cool that you really had thought about it and given it thought, and it was because you cared for your friend. That so it let me know that my message had resonated with you, that you didn't, you know what I went through, and you wanted, and you know why I do what I do, and so you wanted your friend to avoid, you know, some of the things that I talk about and the whole reason I do what I do. So I thought it was pretty cool. And the other thing I thought was cool was when I first wrote the book, and Grandma Laura was probably late 80s then. Grandma Laura was my biggest salesperson. She was like, you got to get my granddaughter a book. Let me tell you how many copies you want. Yes, Grandma Laura.
I can see it though, yeah, I believe it. But I didn't know that.
It just tripped me out. So anyway, yeah.
I can see that.
Alright, so in what way do you act like me?
Well, I guess I'll start with delivery because I think I got that from YouTube. So I think that I'm not a good deliverer either, but the Lord's working on me.
He's not gonna retreat yet?
No, but we're making progress. I'm telling you, we make progress. And then I feel like we think alike. Like our brain kind of operates kind of the same way a little bit, and like we're more not sheltered, but we're more like not private, but we're more like we don't
private. I think.
I think private. We're more private. I get the private side of myself.
Well, she was.
Well, I am private, but I think I get that from you.
Yeah, and I think also, if I had to say anything, you have a very, very tight, small group of friends, trusted people that's really close to you. I think we're that like that. And how about you and I?
That's her twin, y'all.
Everything.
You're actually my twin.
Yeah, but
everything else we are
I look
the
like
same. Her, the way we can't concentrate, there's clutter. The way we get frustrated, we don't know where to start on something. But once we get started, it's over. It's easy. Emotional. I think kind of sort of how we are in relationships. Now that I get older, and now when I sit on the couch trying to do work and I fall asleep with my laptop on my lap.
Okay, we didn't ask for all of that.
Y'all, they both, I'm not going to expose y'all, but they do sleep very quickly and early, and that's definitely her child. They are the same.
Alright, so in what way do I act like grandma?
Grandma?
You don't think so?
I think more so on your, what's the thing called? The way you study the Bible.
Oh, that's true.
And the way you teach instead of preach. I think that's how you guys are more so like, I don't know. You don't like to ask for help. And I could see that a lot from grandma. But I'm the same way too.
Okay. If you could change anything about me, what would it be?
I'm one of those people though, like I don't like to change, like, cause then I feel like if I change you, then like our childhood changes, you know, like our things change, and I like everything that has happened in our life so far.
Oh.
So I don't think I would change anything, like.
I wouldn't say change, but I wish you had more confidence in your abilities and everything. But I'm talking to myself as well.
That's true.
But other than that,
that's pretty cool. Thank you for that advice. All right, what's your favorite mommy-daughter memories? Or memories?
I have so many. Let me think. My favorite
mommy-daughter memories.
Mommy-daughter memories.
Huh. We've done like a lot together.
Okay, family memory.
Oh, anytime we took a trip. Like those are probably my fondest memories. Like road trips. I just remember you guys took us everywhere growing up. You never left us behind. So we got to see a lot and do a lot more than I didn't even realize a lot of people that I knew didn't get to see as much and didn't get to travel as much because it was just normal to us. And just how close we were. Like, we always were making memories because we were always together.
Like, any of our memories, I'm thinking of like family memories. Like,
yeah, we do everything together. Everything. To this day, we sit on the phone and just sit on the phone. I live somewhere else, they live here, and we just sit on the phone all day. So yeah.
And I'm grateful for that. Marrying into a huge family, and that, Daddy has always, from the reason I met Daddy was because of a family situation. And like, he has always been, me coming from such a tiny family, like nuclear family. I got a lot of family too, but just the closeness of the family, and how Daddy instilled that in our family and incorporated that, and I wouldn't trade that for the world. It's strange to a lot of people.
It is. It is. And I thought it was always normal.
It is normal.
I didn't.
It wasn't normal for a while, because it's like, we can leave them. It's like, no, nobody would take care of my kids like we would. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I get it, but it was always fun. We always had fun.
Like, even here, we eat dinner together. Like,
watch TV.
We used to eat dinner together like almost every night. Close, maybe not every night, but we used to eat dinner together a lot. So it's like stuff like that. And then that one time, I don't know where we were. Was it the Hoover Dam? When we were trying to go visit.
It was a dam in Tennessee.
I'm not good with geography, but
wait, that Hoover Dam is that in like Las Vegas, New York? I don't know where it is.
I don't do geography.
But yeah, we were going to visit a dam, and we got a little lost, and my dad said,
Mommy was asking what's the name of it, and he goes, well, I don't know the damn name.
So it was hilarious. We cracked up for a few minutes. Wow. But it was just fun because we were just road tripping, and it was all of us, and it was fun.
I think that was our longest trip.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed it. We visited like 14 colleges in a week or something. But it was so cool. I never thought about it, but yep, that was cool. All right, let's see. All right, so now you have your cards. Do you guys have any questions you want to ask me before we get to my questions?
What's your favorite memory with us or the family?
I really can't. I just enjoyed being your mom.
Or what's your favorite part of having daughters?
So you guys are definitely not my what? I'm not your
friend.
Exactly.
Friend.
So I'm not your friend, but I do enjoy our relationship. And I enjoy the fact that you guys respect me enough to know the difference, that we can have fun together, we can hang out together, we can do things together, but you also don't lose the sense the respect that I'm mommy, because y'all still, I got one of those questions. We'll see what we get there.
What was the hardest part about raising each of us? Like me or Kennedy, what was the hardest part?
Kennedy is because Kennedy's stubborn. But here's the thing about Kennedy, like, you always know where you stand with Kennedy. Kennedy's gonna tell you what's on her mind, point blank, period. And the only way that you know that Kennedy's upset is if Kennedy cries. If you make Kennedy cry, the whole world no, I wouldn't say that.
Watch out, because that means she's really upset.
Yeah, that means she's really hurt. Yeah. Because Kennedy doesn't wear her emotions on her sleeve. She is a tough, she's boss lady. She is really boss lady in the family, and she takes care of all of us. She makes sure she is boss lady, period, in the family. And so, and she's always so strong, and she's the tiniest one of all of us over 6 feet giants. So she's strong. But if you ever see Kennedy cry, then you better stop and figure out what's going on, because if Kennedy cries, it's something serious. I can probably count on my hands the number of times that Kennedy cries outwardly. I don't know what's going on inside.
That's hard. That is the one thing. That's what's hard about being your sister. I don't know. I feel like I don't know anything. Like, we're close, but she's very private.
We have to ask Nadia.
I disagree actually, I disagree. Well, not with that part, but I feel like Taylor, I don't know. I don't know.
No, on the other
I feel
hand,
like we are close, and I do tell her most of everything for the most part.
So now for you, the hardest part about raising you is you are very much like me, and you're very emotional. So when you're in your feelings, I can't calm you down, and then I get upset. And so
and then I get more upset because you're upset.
We feed off of each other.
And the laugh, but that's what happens.
But what people don't know about you is you people think you're kind of like the life of the party. You're the friendly, outgoing one, but really you're actually kind of shy like me until you get to know people. But what people don't, unlike Kennedy, when Kennedy cries, Kennedy's gonna shut down because she's upset. When you cry, people better watch out because you're ready to fight.
Yeah, she
like,
because I let stuff pile up, and so once I'm at the point of crying, that means I'm ready to explode.
Or Taylor might cry just because she's watching a movie.
Yeah. So you just have to learn like a baby. You have to learn how to cry.
It's just a Saturday afternoon and she just feels like crying.
Why are you crying?
Because the Jonas Brothers are on TV. What, Taylor?
What? Mommy, it's the 25 days of Christmas.
Like, just, oh yeah, that's
whatever. Okay, so yeah, but other than that, it hasn't. You guys really have never given us, heart. Let me just say, anything that we really know about. I'm sure y'all got all kinds of deep, dark secrets that y'all have never told us. But the one thing that I was surprised was how close you guys are, because I didn't even know you guys liked each other. And I don't mean it like that, but like when you guys were in high school, or middle school, you didn't really hang out with each other. You had your own group of friends. You kind of got closer in high school.
I don't think we had as much. We were able to be around each other.
I don't think so. Not
much.
in middle school, cause like
we were in different places in middle school.
I feel like I don't know. Like I don't.
Okay.
And then they kind of I don't know. Like seventh grade kind of sat with like seventh grade, and like eighth grade kind of sat with eighth grade.
But once
I got to high school, I used to sit with all her friends and be friends with her friends.
And now all of our friends overlap.
Yeah, that's scary.
All of them.
But then when I started noticing, like when you went away to college and y'all would be on the phone all the time, or then when she was in college and you were home, and now y'all just sit on the phone like all day, every day. I just didn't know y'all were that. It makes me feel good because I want y'all to be close, but I just didn't know y'all were that close. It was interesting.
We've been in the same room like almost all of our lives.
That's true.
Carly goes to like.
Okay, so we're using new technology. My daughter brought over her fancy Hachitachi 3000 real life phone thingy. What do you call this thing? Camera. But I've been using my little, don't laugh, iPhone 6. But it gets the job done.
Plus or 6S.
Yeah, girl,
so
boost it up. It's a plus. Yeah.
It's a plus. It's huge.
It's huge. I was gonna say that so I can see, cause I can't see. Okay, all right. So you ready? Okay, mommy or daddy? Which parent is the funniest?
Oh, they're funny in like their
different
own ways. Yeah, but everybody, I think everybody in our family is pretty funny. Can you see it? Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, which parent is the most local?
Like crazy?
Crazy. What do you really?
Yes, mommy.
Yeah, daddy's more chill.
Yeah.
A lot more chill.
Well, which parent would you choose as a partner in a sports competition?
I'm gonna have to go with daddy. Even though daddy and I might clash a little bit, but
a lot of it.
Yeah.
I'm going with daddy.
Alright. Which parent would be the most fun on a cross-country road trip?
I feel like both of them though.
Because we
always do everything
all
together.
Of our cross-country together.
But probably me and mommy gonna clash at least once on the trip. But it's okay because we're gonna fix it. Yeah, and me and daddy just gonna be chilling.
Why? Mommy's gonna have a plan. Daddy's just gonna be all vibes, just riding. And then daddy's gonna ignore mommy's plan, and then boom.
It's fun.
That is so true. Okay. Which parent would you tell your darkest secrets to?
It depends on what it is.
That's true.
just off the top of your head, even if it wasn't something like that you would get in trouble for, which is the parent you were more likely to confide in first?
If I'm gonna get in trouble, I'm going to daddy first because
Yes,
mommy's
he'll
not gonna
soften the
sympathize first. So
He
I'm going to
softens
daddy.
the blow.
And
You
if he-
team daddy too?
Only if it's something I can get in trouble for.
If it's something
but
I
if
get
it's
in
something
trouble
like
for,
life stuff,
I'm going to
I'm
daddy.
going to mommy first
Because-
because we understand each other.
Yeah, she has to process it first. But like life stuff, probably mommy too. I'm probably gonna call mommy.
If it's something I can get in trouble for,
I'm going to daddy.
daddy first. But life stuff, I'll probably come to you first.
We gotta let it process.
Alright. That's what we're calling it now. Which parent is the most strict or was the most strict when you guys were growing up? And give an example.
We couldn't do anything.
I'm going with mommy. Mommy's a lot more strict.
Because you did more stuff. So you made sure we ain't had no
Mommy's
opportunity.
just more
to do
strict.
anything.
And daddy's more chill, but mommy's more strict. But it's okay.
I didn't expect that. Which parent would you rather take care of when we are old and why?
Daddy.
Daddy's
Can you
not
read
there.
this? Daddy. Because
gonna say
mommy, mm-mm.
Only because all you gotta do is just get her like a nice little room on a lake overview so she can have somewhere to like read and write and study her Bible and she's not gonna bother you.
Daddy.
Why daddy?
Because daddy's less like,
Like what?
I'm not like, daddy's just like, he's just gonna chill on the couch.
He's just
Like, he's less,
yeah,
he's
he's
easier.
gonna sleep on the couch and watch Army
Mommy's gonna
flicks.
need a little bit more like TLC, like a little bit more. She might be a
You
little
calling
more
me
like
like maintenance?
not needy, but like you might have to do more things for her than you have to do for daddy. So
All daddy needs is just a TV and a couch.
definitely, and he just gonna chill.
But I still chose you, mommy.
But I mean, I love you. Like I'm gonna take care of you, but daddy is probably gonna be just a little bit easier.
Alright, which parent is the coolest?
That's not fair. I feel like we have pretty cool parents overall.
They kind of both down with the times. I think
Because they
they're
work with
younger
kids.
than they are.
Yeah, but you guys work with teenagers and stuff all the time, so I feel like you guys are always...
She's the cool mom, but also the not your friend mom.
I'm not your little friend.
Mhm.
Alright. Which parent is the most adventurous?
Daddy.
Daddy.
I think daddy's...
Daddy's more.
In what way? How would you
Well,
define-
spontaneous.
Oh, I see what
Maybe
you're saying.
You know what I'm
True,
saying? 'Cause,
yeah.
I mean, you need a plan. You have to know exactly when we're gonna do what and where we're gonna go from there.
And we're just, daddy's just not a planner.
Daddy's just gonna get in the car, right? Let's go.
But sometimes the vibes are more fun when you just come up with that spur of the moment. Like when you plan stuff, I think sometimes like disappointment comes because if it doesn't happen exactly to plan. So sometimes when it's spontaneous, it's a lot more fun because you just didn't expect that was gonna happen.
Okay,
Some sort of plan.
you ready?
That's why you're like, mommy.
Which parent would you tell first if you found out you were pregnant before you were married?
I'm gonna call him.
I'm calling Dennis first. I'm calling Dennis
I'm calling
first.
You calling your big
Jesus.
sister?
Yes, I'm gonna call my
You
big
calling
sister.
Jesus and you calling your big
Cause you
sister.
said, okay, so if we get pregnant out of wedlock, I don't know. I don't want to tell any of them, but I'm gonna have to.
I'm gonna do a sister group FaceTime. Probably the sister group call. Like, all right, y'all. Here's the deal. Which one am I gonna go to first? I don't know.
I don't know, cause daddy, cause we like daddy's little girl, so he might be like,
Who is he?
yeah, and like, I don't know if he's gonna react as calm as he usually reacts on this. But mommy might,
even when daddy's
because
upset, he's calm.
you know, mommy has been through some things, and she's a girl, so I don't think either of them will have their normal reactions.
I think they would be
So that-
shocked first, but I think
But I don't think mommy would.
daddy's initial reaction would probably be more calmer.
You think so?
Yeah, I don't think
In
so.
this
Actually,
instance, I don't think mommy would be like.
I don't think
more-
so.
So that's what I'm saying. I would rather not tell any of them if I'm being
I'm
honest.
gonna call my sisters first, and we're gonna have a red table talk to see
Whichever one
Which
Jesus tells me to call.
one.
I'm probably gonna call. Okay, so it depends on where y'all are, cause I'm gonna figure out like I don't know. It depends on who's been around y'all recently. and then I'm gonna talk to them and be like, what you think mommy like? How you think mommy's mood is today, or like daddy's mood is today, or something like? What headspace are they in? But I still don't know, because that's still like a big.
I might just have to tell y'all together. I might just sit you guys.
I didn't think of that.
Because I don't think that's really news you want to say over the phone. So if I'm gonna come home,
I'm saying it over the phone. Because I don't want to see what they.
But y'all are grown women now, so why would it matter?
Well, because I feel like we should
personally,
we
were raised
to be married and then have babies.
I mean, nothing wrong. I mean, not judging if it happens the other way.
No, but
I just know that wouldn't be your first choice for us.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Okay. Like, I think you guys would, obviously, you know how grandparents are, but I think your first, because you know, you don't plan for your kid, you know. I don't know.
Okay. Gotcha.
I don't know.
Okay.
I think
but this will also be a different
there.
answer if we were younger. Like you said, we're grown now, so yeah, I'll probably just do both of you guys at the same time.
I'm gonna have to pray on this too.
So if you thought about like you never know anybody's complete relationship, right? Mm-hmm. But if you think about some of your friends over the years in the relationship that they've had with their moms, how do you think our relationship compares?
I think ours is more open, I guess. Like, I feel like we could just talk about anything and it's not going to be like a sugar-coated version, if that makes sense. You're going to tell us the cold hard facts, tell us your experience, and then I think a lot of other parents are a little more private, or...
I mean, but you asked compared to like our friends, like I don't have a lot of friends, obviously, as you learned. So I feel like the friends I do have, like I feel like their relationships are pretty close. Yeah. So I like, as far as my friends, I feel like it's pretty close to our relationship. But as far as like just people that I see like or like associate or like kind of just know, I do feel like you're a lot more like we're more open.
Have any, because like when I try to have mommy son talk with your brother, he sometimes like is like embarrassed at the conversations that I'll start with him. I just feel like, what's the difference in girls and boys? He needs to know what to expect from girls.
I like the way she starts the conversation.
I clear the room and you guys do yours.
Okay, so and your problem with
I don't know, some things I just don't want to know right now at this age what my little brother's doing, because I look at him as like our little brother. So
I never said he was doing anything.
I'm saying, but like the talks that you have to have, and like we said at the beginning of the video, you never know what she may say, and so I think she starts the conversations off a little.
You look like attention getters
out there.
To start your essay with. She has.
So that's probably why he does that.
And it's probably because you're his mom.
I think it's different. Because like, we can have mommy-daughter talks, and then like some things we talk about like that daddy might not talk about.
Him and daddy might have conversations, but I'm a female. He's gonna be dealing with females. I want to tell him what to expect from females, or what to look out for, or
maybe you need to relay the information to daddy to then relate to him.
Just write him a script. I don't know. I try
for example, just the other day, remember? Just the other day, I just happened to be looking at his Twitter. Just happened.
But see, guys, no.
But I was looking for legitimate reasons, right? I was not snooping. I was looking for legitimate.
Mommy, I really wasn't.
I wasn't snooping until I saw that girl.
So you ended up snooping. She started for legitimate reasons and went off the trail of what she was supposed to be
down
doing.
the rabbit hole.
But when I got down the rabbit hole, what did I see? I saw something that was, and I'm not saying that she's not a nice young lady. I'm just saying the way she was living out loud wasn't necessarily becoming, and that he should.
But
you're also from a different generation.
I was gonna say this generation, our generation, or like younger, our generation and younger is just very open.
Like your book,
like you're open, like us
book,
though.
Okay.
Like a lot of kids are open with other kids now.
Yeah.
Like it's
And the internet is easy. I guess like it's just easier for them to. I don't know. Twitter is just a whole different universe.
I was gonna say though, Twitter is not like what you think. Like Twitter is out there. It's
okay, but anyway,
you can't. I
wouldn't
wouldn't judge who someone is off of their Twitter now, because
Twitter is just.
It's all over the place.
It's a beast of its own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you have to use Twitter with older people, like younger people. Twitter's like some of that stuff is like.
And I get some things you just say off rip, but some things like for real, y'all.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm not saying that some of it wasn't, but Twitter's just different. Like
yeah. All right,
Twitter
so we'll agree to disagree on that. And so anyway, but that was a conversation starter, so we could start having a conversation about, you know, okay, tell me about this person, their personality, what do you like about them, what, you know, that kind of thing. And what's wrong with that? That's mommy son talk.
But I think part of that too was like, that's not someone that he was currently or that he thinks he'll deal with. Like that was something old, you know.
Okay,
like,
we just wanted to establish that. That's all. That's all mommy wanted to do. But anyway, no, but on that topic though, has my bluntness, have you ever been embarrassed to have a conversation with me because I keep it so real? Like
no, because we already know. Like,
yeah, it's just
we know when we come to you that it's gonna be raw and unfiltered and uncut.
Do you hear your dog?
Yes.
The dog is locked up right now and he's really trying to come get in the video. He's scratching up my doors, which we will deal with in a minute. But okay, so
I feel like, I mean, we just know that's you. Like we expect that from you, so it's not like. I mean, obviously we're coming to you because we want the raw footage.
All right, so in ending this video, is there anything that you would like to say? I just really wanted people to get kind of the gist of our relationship, because after all, really and truly, the name of this YouTube channel came from that conversation I had with you guys when you guys were maybe in
Milk and Condoms. Wild.
It was like early in the morning. That's what you guys are not understanding. It was like 5, 6.
It was probably 6.
Morning.
It wasn't 5.
And we were just. She woke us up and just started talking about milk and condoms. And this is what we mean by.
We were talking about why you guys left this.
Why there was no milk and how we went from milk in the refrigerator to milk and condoms, as you guys, I mean, you guys know, but how she went from that to that, that's normal in this household.
Yeah.
So
let me ask you a question, because sometimes it seems like when I start on those tangents with you guys, sometimes it seems like Daddy just shake his head and just. What do you guys think Daddy's impression of all of
Daddy's just a lot more quiet than you, I think. He's
quiet, but he's not quiet though, because I don't feel like Daddy's quiet. I think Daddy's more quieter than her.
Spoken,
but Daddy, I don't know.
He's not as like
he comes off as quiet, but I don't think
Daddy's not quiet.
Daddy's not quiet.
I don't know if the word like soft spoken. I don't know what the word is.
He's not rowdy like me.
No.
But I think it depends on the context, because like you get in the
more like
sports
behind
context,
the scenes, and she's more in front of the camera.
Well, that's not true, because I'm not an out front kind of person. I'm really not.
When it comes to us and our conversations,
yeah.
But Daddy did give us.
I feel like with other people,
Daddy's talks are more not filtered, but aren't.
I don't think they're filtered, but they're more geared to like guys that we should be going to like more towards what we should be looking for.
And I'm doing what you shouldn't be.
Yeah, and like the wrong, not the
and
wrong.
You do more
like
of the crazy stuff, and
like
does more like the everyday.
The everyday, yeah. That's
like
what
if that makes sense.
Okay.
I agree.
Okay. All right, so I'm excited that you guys joined me today. Hopefully you guys got a better picture of me from who knows me better than these two young ladies who've been riding with me for over 20 years, 20 plus years. So I hope you guys enjoyed our little mommy daughter talk. And as usual, I'm so grateful that you are taking this journey to freedom with me. This is Milk and Condoms with Ty Mack. I'm Ty Mack, and I love you. Boom. I like it. Just like spirit fingers. Whole fingers. No.
And not saying it was gonna do it. I'm okay. I'm over here like, what? And turn over here. Oh, wow. Not this.
1, 2, and pose.
And pose.
The category is milk and condoms.
My face backwards.
Look.
Yeah, messed up. I like that. And the category is
Milk and condoms. With Timer.